Okay, in this video we're going to demonstrate the front A-arm installation on the Polaris General 1000. This is pretty much the same as all of our other machines. It's pretty much kind of a universal instruction, but we'll demonstrate it anyways. First thing you want is make sure you anti-seize your bolts. Get a nice smear in a bolt. And you're going to bring your plate up and bring it into position. And you want to start with one of the front mounts first. You can get your hand in there, switch that up a little bit. Start with the front mount so you can just let the plate hang while you work on the others. If you start with the rear mount, the plate won't hang, it'll just fall off. So like I say, it's best to start with the front one. Okay, and you can see the plate can just hang and grab the next bolt. Okay, now we got all three of those started. We can kind of start to snug them up. We don't want to get anything too tight just yet. There's a few things we need to check for clearance. Okay, so that's on loose, and you can see that's why we need to check for clearance, because right there we just ran into that guard, so that's not going to work obviously. So we need to adjust this plate back. It's important to do these with the wheels off the ground, because first of all, so you can turn the wheel left and right, and when the suspension is at full droop, that's as tight as anything is going to be. As the suspension cycles up, all your tolerance are going to open up. You're going to end up with more room. So you know that if you have tolerance, full droop, and full lock, if you have clearance there, you're going to have clearance everywhere else through the range of your suspension travel. Come all the way out. It's pretty good there. All the way in. And again, that's pretty good. So that's the A-arm installation. It's the same thing for left and right. I'll just demonstrate it once for the video. But like I say, get it on loosely. Turn the wheel to full lock in both directions. Make sure you have clearance all the way around, front and back. And if you do, you're good to go.
Well, to install the rear A-arms in this machine, it's pretty similar to the front. It's actually a little bit easier as you don't have to worry about the wheels rotating or whatnot. You still need to check for clearance and all that good stuff, but it's pretty straightforward. So again, you're going to remove your stock plastic guard here, and then this plate just mounts via nuts and bolts and a clamp in one location. So we're just going to start with the nuts and bolts. They just run through the A-arm. There's already holes in the A-arm from the factory, so it just runs straight through like this. And then followed by a washer, and then a nut, So we've got 3 bolts and then the 1 clamp. There's all the bolts, and then the clamp goes on the spot that has the spacer welded to it. That's just going to slide over the A-arm tube and then run your bolt through it. I can see what's going on here. There we go. Okay, once you get all those started, then you can go ahead and tighten them all down. And like I said, you don't have to worry about clearance as much on the rear as you do the front. You still want to check it, but like I say, since the wheel doesn't actually pivot, to turn the machine, clearance isn't as critical on the rear. Okay, so that takes care of the rear A-arm installation. It's pretty much the same thing left to right on the machine, so I'm just going to demonstrate the one side. But that's a full set installed with the aluminum skid plates on the Polaris General 1000 4-seater. Thanks for watching.